Hey, we are going to have a rainy, muddy game today.
Yep.
Look at that.
Gonna have to watch his uniform a couple times.
Here they come. If they wanted a muddy game, they got one. I wonder if the cheerleaders will even come out. Yeah, there they all are. They're all out in it too.
Now I'm wishing I'd told him he needed to bring some clothes with him to change into.
Yeah, we brought Noah a blanket and brought plastic to put in the van. The whole 9 yards.
I guess we don't think about it because my Suburban is like 12 years old, so.
Yeah, my truck, it wouldn't matter so much, but we brought one of the vans today, and it's not destroyed yet. My truck doesn't even have carpet in it. It's got the rubber floor mats. All right. Well. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize right now for getting loud because they start winning this game, man.
No,
I can't help it. That guy was recording up there last week, and the guy from the Red Side, he sells the DVDs. They don't give them away, you know, and he's trying to be as professional as he can. And I started yelling at the kids. He's like, man, I'm not looking for all that. Hey, man. I was like, man, I don't know if I can be quiet for you, dude. I did the best I could, but then I made a mistake of telling Julie. She's standing down there on the ground blowing her horn. Everybody's yelling. I told Coach Mike's like, man, tell him to get to the other side. But I know what he's trying to do, and I felt for him a little bit. So I was able to hold it down one game.
Black. Black people black.
Man, it's getting thicker. Come on, guys, score real quick so you at least win this if they call it. It's getting wet, but I don't want my umbrella blowing away. It's just gonna have to get wet. It's harder to keep track of this ball than I thought it was going to be. Shoot, the ball's out again.
They gotta learn how to hold on to it when it's wet.
Yep.
That is beautiful. They got ketchup over there. Yeah, go to top.
Come on, boy.
Come on, Walker.
Come on, man.
Run.
Oh, he stepped out.
Yeah, done.
He got enough to get the first down there. All right.
This has been such a good year for them, and you know, Jacob's dad is a referee for like the high schools and stuff. He referees, so he hasn't been able to come to any games. And I texted him last week. He's been to one. I texted him and said, you need to clear your schedule on some Saturdays because this is the year that you need to see.
Yeah.
I mean,
especially as they go into the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, he'll play for the high school, but I mean, Gloucester isn't exactly successful football-wise in the high school. So I'm just like, Come on, Martine.
He's got this. He's going to walk in.
It won't be as exciting for him because they won't be winning, even if he's playing. And I don't want to say that, but I don't want to be down about the high school. I'm just saying that because this year is so good, his dad really needs to kind of make it to some games.
Yeah.
I mean, he may not have another year like
This year, next year ought to be good too. We got some good players moving up.
Yeah.
We lost a couple I figured we wouldn't lose, but we were thinking about moving on to the high school too, so I can't blame none of those
Right,
parents
no, I mean,
or kids.
I wanted Jacob to try out for JV, but he said no. He wanted to stay and play rec one more year.
I'm glad they did. Well, I knew these would be the best coaches. I mean, they've been good coaches all along.
Come on, Stubbs. Get in.
I couldn't keep track of the ball. I had to just zoom out and point it that way. I think I got it.
Yeah, I really like the coaches for this team.
Yeah, I do too. I love the way they have a prayer and everything before the games, after the games.
And Coach David is really into sportsmanship and stuff, which I think.
Oh yeah, and you'll see the kids pick up the ball and hand it to the referee all the time. It shows. A lot of these kids, like, you know, we'll play Hampton and they're calling our kids stuff that them kids shouldn't be saying. And they don't argue back with them.
Get him, Jacob. Get him.
Who's the player about minute, Coach?
I mean, Jacob would still be young enough to play next year if he wanted to stay one more year, but the benefit with the high school that I see as a taxi cab mom is that I only have to pick him up, I don't have to take him, and he's done by like 6 o'clock every night.
I hear you.
So I can't wait for wrestling, because we're going to be done with our activities by 6 o'clock and home. Just in time for my daughter's, she swims to the high school, and they practice at 5 in the morning.
Oh, God.
All the way up at the wellness center, and I live at the Point. Now, she gets her license November 27th, so I only have to take her for a couple weeks. But it'll be nice when...
They look like they're going to try to force it down the middle. We'll probably make a couple adjustments. Pull Noah to the center or something like that. See what they do next. They should be able to stop this team. Yep, Noah's in the center right now.
Where's the ball?
Oh, got him too. We had that tent set up over there. Was nobody under the tent for the longest time.
Now there is.
Plenty of people under there now. Look at the cheerleaders going out in this mess.
We have some tough coaches, the ones that coach these girls. Miss Glockner.
Oh, yeah.
Mess. Oh, get him. Thank you. All right, guys, trap them. Don't let me get the first down.
Fourth and probably 4.
Yeah, it looks like. "21, 21, 21. Get him."
They got him.
There you go.
I'll put one in for both of them.
You know what?
kind of glare coming on my lens here. That is. Play fake.
Oh, that was Jacob running the ball.
The play fake pulled me off. I came back. I got most of it.
My problem watching this kind of football is there's no commentator that brings me back to the game, because when the play ends, my mind wanders, and then when you're watching it on TV, they tell you when the play's about to start. Here, I just miss
You can hear the
plays.
crowd. Yeah, I just leave this thing recording and try to stay on it best I can. But it's hard trying to keep this thing on that ball, looking at this little 2-inch screen.
Fine,
False
Boss.
start. There's got to be some kind of false start. Somebody moved that wasn't supposed to.
Well, the defense moved. Number 12. That's a cross.
It might have been in reaction to somebody else moving. The referee standing there looking down the line. We wouldn't be able to see it from over here.
Oh!
Ball's on the ground.
We got it. We got it back.
Man.
Come on, guys.
Well, the good thing is if they can score in one play. They just need to keep a handle on it for a whole play.
I'll call before I leave, so if y'all need anything.
Go.
You're gonna make us turn it over on downs now.
Well, it's only second. We got 2 more downs. We can do it. Come on, Martine. Come on, Martine. Somebody block it on 16. Come on. Oh! I don't know how he got hurt, because Martine didn't touch him.
Probably dove into the ground. He's getting up. No, he's rolling over. Hopefully he only got his feelings hurt. All right. Man, it's coming down. The umbrella's starting to drip.
Alright, I got a full one better than that.
No, but they did keep a hold of it. And they got 3 yards.
At the beginning of the season, when you could tell whenever Jacob wasn't going to get the ball, because he would stand differently when he was going to get the ball. And I told
really?
him, Jacob, when you're not getting the ball, you're a decoy. So you can't
Make it look like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
gotta
gotta
play
make
every
it
play
look like you're
look
getting
the
the ball
same.
every single time. He's like, oh, okay. Go, Martin, go, Martin, go, Martin, go, Martin, go, 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 go.
I didn't realize that post was going to be in the way. And I had it up here. But it's wet up here now. Yep. There we go. Extra point's good. They just forced it that time, didn't they? Sounds like the crowd over there thinks we might have got it.
Off the ball.
Yep.
I don't think Martin's shoes will stay tied because like every other play is like kind of shoe.
We got a timeout or something going on. Sounds like he's got a problem coming on with the PA over there. Something's getting wet.
I guess they have one
hope
light
that's
field
not
over
his
there, but I
speakers.
was looking at the parking lot going, why do you waste so much money lighting the parking lot up so well and don't put any
think
lights
there's
on your field?
Baseball diamonds over
Yeah,
there, I think.
then I realized that there's another field over there and that one's lit, but no, Walker, go, Walker. Oh gosh, Walker, please, that's going to hurt. You're the quarterback.
start.
Number 3, Elizabeth Walker.
Oh, team got it. Oh, they got him.
Did we drop it?
We got to do. No, we still got it. They just tackled him for a loss. I don't know what happened, but there wasn't any blocking there. That might be what we're doing now, is trading out some blockers. That didn't work. Second and about 20.
50-50 tickets, guys.
No, thank you. They're trying to reverse.
That's too bad. So his sweatshirt or something. Everything there I shit on there. You need something.
Third and about 30 coming up. That's all right. They can do it.
Nugget on the play. Fourth down.
Let's have Ron go to right.
Fourth and about 40.
I mean, they've got a lot of their big guys on the right-hand side. Why don't we run on that side of the field? I don't see why we don't start running this way. Come on. Go, Martin. Go, Martin. Go, Martin. Go, Martin. Go.
He's going all the way. He's in.
Touchdown, Washington.
Didn't I say it would work if they ran to the other side?
You just did. You just said to do that. They heard you.
Guess I need to update. Dad and stepdad. You can't be here.
Yeah, my dad lives up in the mountains still. We got to get some video together, send up to him.
Well, Jacob's dad referees, and then my husband works at the Harley shop. Their biggest day is Saturday, so he can't, he usually gets to take off one Saturday to come see a game, and it's next Saturday. He's going to come see next Saturday's game.
That should be a good game.
Yep.
Extra point is good.
All right, what's that make? It's got to be at least 18 now.
Well, we've gotten the extra points, so...
Yeah, 20 maybe?
21?
21,
Because we
maybe?
scored 3 times,
Yeah.
I think we got the extra point.
Sweet. People in between here and the scoreboard.
I'll tell you what, I'm giving my $5 now.
Last one, set up the kickoff.
Alright, I'll be back around.
I don't remember ever playing at Coventry Elementary though before
The end of the
this
third
year.
quarter.
The
A
next
couple of
year.
our games are different than we've had in the past. I've never been up here before either.
Middlesex ball.
Well, this game on the website, I went to the Peninsula Youth Football League website, and it's still listed as being at the high school, not
Yeah,
here.
I did too. I was going to be headed to the wrong place.
But luckily, because his dad is a referee, he told me it's not at the high school, it's at the sports complex, which is right near the high school. And I was like, okay, so Jacob found it online.
Yeah, the high school I found is up the road, miles up the road.
There, it's right. There's one right there.
There's another one here.
Yeah, just a little bit further down this road.
Hmm.
When you go out to the Philpott Road, if you look left, you can see it.
I got you.
Get him, Jake.
Yeah, baby. Good job, guys. Nope, we got somebody. That's not Martine hopping over there.
No,
is
it's
not her.
Chris Carroll.
Short game and play.
Announcer standing out in the rain with the mic in the rain. That's what the problem was. There he is. That's why we were getting the buzzing. That's got to be good for the mic, huh? Put it in a Ziploc bag or something.
Right.
No gain on the play. Lost the ball.
I wonder if they have to wait to halftime if they to pull them, or after this set of downs they score again, they pull first string.
Well, it has to be that they're ahead by 24, I think.
Yeah, but by the time they get one more set of downs, they probably will be. They've scored every other time they've got the ball so far. I'm pretty
Right.
sure they're going to do it again. It's basically going to be halftime anyways. By the time they get done with this drive.
On the play. There's on Middlesex.
All right. About time. You hear Mike yelling. Trying to.
Both guys on the plate.
Come on, Jacob. Go, 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 go. Oh, big man just wrapped him up.
Short game on the plate.
Who makes the decisions about what play to run?
Coaches call them in. They got an armband.
Okay.
He can hold up his fingers or write it
Right.
down on a board, or
Flag down.
that's probably false start.
Middle field.
No, they
Nope,
pulled
middle
from the
six.
six.
All right. Alec Douglas is going, man. He's going.
Could go. Oh,
Hooping all over. Come.
Yeah, it's looking crowded under the tent over here today. Oh, he dropped it.
no good.
Still way past that 24 line out.
Yep. I was reading the Farmer's Almanac the other day, and they said that it's supposed to be a cold winter,
I hope not.
and it's going to be dry, but when the rain does come, it's going to be at the cold point, so we're supposed to get more snow
Oh,
than
really?
normal. Yeah.
What's this for?
Yeah, I'm working over at the refinery right now, and running cranes and
In Yorktown?
yeah, we're really kind of turning it into a tank farm.
Mm-hmm.
The refinery shut down. We're tearing it to pieces, taking it apart. But we end up out in the weather a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on what needs to be done. But
Okay, so now I'm a police
There's-
officer. I don't like bad weather. These past couple days when it's been raining, I'm a school resource officer, but I have to drive to and from where I park my car. And
uh-huh.
I've been like, oh, please don't let me pass an accident. Please don't let me pass an accident.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be out there for hours either in the rain, working overtime, working it accurate. Ugh.
No good.
Okay, bye-bye.
It was a backward pass.
Touchdown.
They're saying it was a backward pass, so it was a live ball. Oh no. This just can't go any worse for the Colts at this point.
Mm-mm. Well, it's good that they're doing something with the refinery. It'll keep some jobs in the area, even if they're not going to refine it anymore, if it's just a holding station or whatever.
That's right. There won't be as many as what we've got out there now with all this construction going on, but
Right.
it's something. Got me back to work.
Mhm.
My insurance had lapsed and everything.
Oh. I had a friend who left the police department who was working for the fire department out there. And when they first shut it down, of course, they still kept some of the fire people on.
Yeah, we still got a bunch of them out there.
Right, but he was like, you were never sure from one week to
One
the
day,
next
yeah.
if you had a job or not. You know, you could get they could let you know at any time. So he came back to the police department. When we live right on the point, and we don't have waterfront, but I can see the water from my house. And every time I look at that smokestack, I'm like, I wish Dominion Power would take down that smokestack. Even if they stop using it, I don't even know if they use it, but they're not going to spend the money to take it down.
That's been there as long as I can
Yeah,
remember.
I know.
It'll have to be some kind of hazard before they spend the money to take that
Yeah.
down.
It's just so ugly to look at.
Well, some of the rest of the refinery that's ugly to look at will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Timeout.
That big coker that's got that looks like a trailer up in it up top,
Mhm.
that's coming down now. They're not telling the news media when, but it's coming down.
Why
They don't
are
want a
they
whole
not?
bunch. They don't want a whole bunch of crowd out there
No.
for it, in case some pieces go flying or something.
Yeah, I remember when when they blew up the smokestack at our Oyster Point where the city is, like the city pumps and the city mechanics for Newport News are.
Uh-huh.
They blew it up, and they kept it secret when they were going to do it, but it was fun to watch.
Yeah, everybody likes to watch stuff blow up. Especially as long as nobody's getting hurt.
My father-in-law is a retired Navy SEAL, and
So he got paid to blow stuff up.
right, and now he's a civilian with the SEAL Team 6, and
Oh,
he
really?
goes around to cities where they're tearing down buildings and works out deals where the SEALs come in and do it for them for practice.
What?
Yeah,
That's
so,
gotta be cool.
Yeah, so he gets to, but of course, then he has to babysit the SEALs and keep them out of trouble when they're off. And
I bet that's a heck of a job.
it's like, well, that's like karma, because at some point somebody was keeping you out of trouble, and now you're having to do it to all these youngsters.
Yeah, man. That's all right.
It's a lot of traveling, and after all the traveling he did when he was active duty, he really wants a position where he doesn't have to travel as much, but I mean, he's making good money.
Yeah, gotta
so.
get what y'all can get while it's there to get it. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Today's day, the way jobs are. And something like that, he's probably having a blast. Literally.
Yeah. I guess he kind of feels like been there, done that.
Bored
And
with it.
So he says most nights they go out and party, and he just goes back to his hotel room. He doesn't want to get drunk every night and party anymore like
Look,
they
there's
do.
the ball. Noah's got him.
I told my mother-in-law, I said, if I were you, I'd be traveling with him. There's something to do at every city.
Yeah,
There's a spa at
that's
every
right.
hotel.
Yeah, I mean, workout rooms, spas, there's every city got different stuff to go see.
34, Middlesex 0.
Years ago, I drove a truck over the road.
I guess Middlesex doesn't have any cheerleaders for
Must not. Pretty advanced stuff for
Mm-hmm.
lower league cheerleading. They do really good.
They do.
Right in there on Indian Road. I got it. So it's really a shortcut for me.
There's college scholarships for all these cheerleaders now.
Yep.
That's a good deal, man. Heck yeah.
Well, I told him this, so you did.
I'm telling you, Daddy, that you take that up.
I told him
Oh, yeah, definitely.
and I told him that.
Keep calling the phone.
I told him.
Yay!
I told him. Why he did that. Because he came over to me, I didn't know it was mad.
Oh my goodness.
And I did all American.
Like
Sure.
baseball.
Yeah, I remember this from last.
Oh,
Kyle, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, Kyle loves stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not going to say a whole lot.
Hey, Tommy.
Referees we had for the Tri-City game was like that. We're not good.
oh, she's holding her head.
Oh, there are middle school cheerleaders, okay.
They were over there watching. It's a good thing that's a wet, soggy field. That probably would have hurt even worse on rock hard, dry ground.
Mm-hmm. I think that's why we've had so many players get
That speaker's getting worse and worse.
First game I remember seeing him at the White House.
And they pulled Richard too. Oh, it sounds like Noah is out there.
Do I get something? Do I get something? Do I get something? No, don't get something. Mommy. Mommy, get out.
I should have ran over there to the porta potty while it was halftime. Didn't look like I still saying.
I see that might be a 7, not a 2.
What number is he?
2.
2.
He's out of it. I see him. He's on the sideline.
He got pulled. Helmet off.
That was good.
Where did you just drop some clean clothes on? No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. Give me those. Come on, baby. Okay,
because I have a feeling they're going to close it up by the time the game is over. And then he won't be able to get any.
Off the ball.
Okay, folks, get your 50-50 tickets out. We're about to call the winner. The winner will get $33. The winning ticket number is 423089. 423089.
Good run on the play.
I will beat you, Noah.
On the run.
Did you ask them how late they were supposed to stay open?
No. I think that they've cut things down, though. I think the barbecues are only $2 now. Somebody
really?
got 2 of them for $4. I thought they were more expensive than that when I went up the first time.
Probably are. I'll just be eating it to eat.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, I just started changing what I was eating, just not eating pizza and eating protein every couple hours.
Yep.
Working out a little bit. Didn't really feel like working out at first. Didn't do much of that, but after I dropped all that weight, then it
Right.
couldn't help it. You know, you feel better. Didn't realize how good I didn't feel.
Yep, you don't. So, yeah.
I'm going to let this slip for a couple of weeks now, though. It's time to get back on the ball. Where is everybody?
I've been getting to the gym pretty regular, and then Jacob, when he got that concussion a couple Saturdays ago, I haven't been since then.
How's he doing now?
He's fine. I mean, I was surprised they cleared him that Friday. I didn't go in to get him cleared. I mean, I called to make an appointment for the next week, and they said, my pediatrician's office said that their head injury specialist was there Friday to bring him in Friday in case he needed to go see a specialist. And I was like, I don't think he needs to do that, but okay, I'll bring him in. I figured I'd be taking him back again the next week. And then, nope. She said, oh, he's good. He's been long enough without any symptoms. He's good to go.
Couple of weeks is
He wasn't out a whole
pretty
week.
good.
He wasn't out a whole week.
Really?
If he had one, it was slight. He had some double vision, a little bit of double vision
Really?
at first, on the day of. But he didn't go unconscious, and he didn't have any memory loss. He had headaches for a couple of days, but she used to be a doctor for the school system in New York, so that's what she dealt with all the time, because the school systems up there have on-staff doctors.
I got you.
And she said, no, he's good to go. I was like, okay. Once he heard that, it's not like I was going to be able to keep him off the field.
Yeah.
Come
We'll
on,
take
Dad.
a little loss on this one.
Set.
With the guys I've been around with martial arts and everything, when they take, especially after a regular fight out there, full contact stuff, they take a long time off before any kind of contact training. You can still work out and everything, that's fine, but this week after stuff is what bothers me more than anything. We try to keep a really close eye on Noah, because I don't know that he'll tell us, because he's not going to want to miss, period. Right. So you almost got to watch how they get up, you know, if they're taking it.
Well, Jacob, he's pretty cautious. He wanted to play, but like when we went to the hospital that day, they put him in a horse collar, and then they CAT scanned his neck, and then the doctor, his back was hurting, and the doctor was like, well, I'm not going to do x-ray your back, because if you'd landed on somebody's knee or something, I would, but Jacob was like, oh, I landed on somebody's knee, and I was like, I'm looking at Jacob, and he's like, the doctor walked out there, and he's like, oh, I just want to be safe, I was like, okay.
Middle flex ball.
That reminds me, I got to ask them if their insurance, I know they have insurance to cover themselves if they get sued or something, but I want to know if the insurance actually is secondary medical insurance for people who get injured during games. Because my son got his leg broken playing baseball, and what my insurance didn't cover, their insurance, paid for the rest of it, so. High school practice. Coach David said he was going to ask, but he hasn't told me the answer yet.
Joe here's the one that asked.
Right.
Joe and Michelle. Michelle will probably know too.
Okay. I haven't gotten any bills yet.
Good stop on the defense.
Get him.
Good stop on the defense.
I don't think he made too much on that. They keep up that little pitch, and we're going to get that there. A rainy day like this, pitching the ball.
Bye, ladies.
Going for a pass.
Pass is incomplete.
I'm just wondering when we get into the playoffs who we're going to end up playing.
I was listening to Joe. What'd you say?
I'm wondering who we're going to play once we get into the playoffs. Because, like, we didn't play Pocosin. I know we're going to play Back River, but
I'm thinking we're going to come in as first or second place team, and we'll play whoever the bottom two teams play after a bye week. Looking at the schedule and the standings, a lot of the teams that we're tied with for first place right now still have to play each other.
Right. That's good.
So we should come out on way up to the top of the list if nothing else. But I'm thinking first place.
Good.
Fourth and about 20. They're probably going to try to punt it. I don't know. down there past midfield. Maybe they'll want to play. Yep, they're gonna run a play. Damn, this far they might as well.
Pass is incomplete. Turnover on down. Lost the ball.
Yeah, it'll have to make them cupcakes again or something. I think that's so funny.
That one cupcake I had was good. It was like a s'more one. It
Yeah.
was a chocolate cupcake where they pushed a marshmallow in the middle of it.
Oh,
And
really?
then a graham cracker on the bottom.
Nice.
So it was like, I was like, holy moly, that's like a surprise extra special cupcake.
Nice run by Foster.
Yeah, Julie didn't tell me about that.
About what?
There's s'more
Oh,
cupcakes.
I didn't even know it was a s'more cupcake until I bit into it, and I was like, what is this? Why is the bottom brown? And I realized it was graham cracker, and then when I bit into it, it had a marshmallow in the middle. I was like,
Yeah, somebody's got it together there.
yeah,
S'mores are messy. It'd be good putting it in a cupcake.
yeah. When we make them at home over the fire pit, I just take the marshmallow and roast it and push a Hershey's Kiss into the inside of it. I don't even do the
I
graham
gotcha.
cracker.
Yeah, I don't usually eat that kind of stuff. If I'm fixing something on the bonfire, it's a hot dog or something,
Right.
you know.
We've done that too. I
But,
like s'mores.
We had a neighbor came over and did them, brought everything to do the
Mhm.
the s'mores, and they actually were pretty good.
Yep. I don't need the calories of the graham cracker though. I just want the roasted marshmallow and the chocolate.
That's funny. Yeah, Julie's the same way. If we go to a buffet, she'll forego eating to get down there and pick off of the snacks, the desserts. She's got to save some for dessert. I can do without the desserts.
When I was younger, I
So-
could, but as I've gotten older, the dessert means more to me. I guess I'm turning into my grandmother because she used to
Oh,
eat the
no.
dessert first.
You know, we've got Granny in the home up there downtown, and Granny's still loving those. I call them Granny treats. We're bringing the big cookies and stuff like that, you know.
My grandmother would, when she got older, would eat her dessert before dinner, then she'd eat dinner, and then she'd have her scotch after dinner.
Yeah. While she was living by herself up there in the mountains still, she would eat those pies. She'd have chocolate pies and stuff, but that was all she was eating. She might eat a bowl of Raisin Bran or something, but it was all about the snacks. Oh, we're in fourth down, fourth quarter. I'll be able to follow what's happening now. A little better. Looking for a pass.
Oh,
Almost threw an interception. Hey, Joey said somebody went and bought the whole team's got armbands now.
do they?
Yeah. So when they're huddling up, they're all looking at their band.
That have the plays on?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Jacob,
And they can change them. They can change them in and out. I don't think they gave them to the players. They just have them over there on the sideline.
Oh,
To whoever they're sending in, they can put it on them. Fourth and 10.
Y'all ain't ready to get out of here, ain't you, huh? Y'all done packed everything up, huh? They're ready to go, ain't you, buddy?
They're not playing around with this weather. I can't blame them.
They done been here long enough.
Oh, they must have turned it over on that last.
yep.
Not going to do any good to dump a jug of water on Coach today. Did you hear Marcus?
Yes.
Man, he's having a good job. He's having a better time than anybody out here.
Got a good shot on that play.
Good play.
Commentators got to learn to be a little bit more colorful.
Good play by somebody on the football field. There's no way I could call it watching through here. I miss so much stuff. If I could just keep the camera close to the ball, I'm doing good. The only way I'm doing it is if I got two other people helping me watch and calling out numbers and names and got the list together.
I'm just saying, like on that handoff to the right side, you know?
Yeah.
just something besides a good play.
Nice one, play.
Fourth and about 11. Going left. Not enough for the first down. Gloucester ball. I think I just hiked the ball straight to the fastest kid we got left and let him run whichever way the field is longer. Sit up on the right hash mark, run him left. Just run around that left side right here. Oh, he's going right. He's open too. We're going to score. Nope, he's not that.
First down, Gloucester.
Holding against us.
I'll bring up first and 15. Oh, how far back did they go? How's it going to be first and 20 on a holding call? Got back about half of that. Made about 10 yards on that play.
we're supposed to go to a surprise birthday party tonight, but it's so yucky. I just want to stay at home, locked up on the couch. I don't want to go. I do want to go. Once I get there, I'll be fine, but I just, getting out, and it's like this, I'm just like, bleh.
Once you get in the car and get the heater cranking, you'll be all right.
Turn the heated seats on.
Yeah, my buddy at work was talking about that. It's so funny to hear a big redneck talking about his heated seats in his car. The funny part was the wife, he bought it off of her dad, and she didn't know it had heated seats, and he's running them already, going back and forth to work.
Mm-hmm.
She got in the car, and she's like, is there heated seats in that thing? My butt was getting all hot.
Mm-hmm.
She said she couldn't find the switch. The switch is down in between the seats or something. She's like, man, there's got to be something wrong with this seat.
Big spider.
She thought there was something wrong with her.
Oh, that spider just jumped.
What is it? Oh, it's one of them little black jumping spiders. She's all right.
All right.
Come on, Mom. Those guys are cool.
Okay.
I had one.
I don't recognize them. As long as they're not poisonous, I'm good.
That's funny. Zane come over and told Julie, says, there's a spider in my dump truck. She says, well, knock it out. He walked back over to the sandbox and looked at it. And here was a black widow in there. It was a good thing he didn't, you know, she went over to check on him, see what was going on. Daggone black widow in there. I was working on our van this last week. After work, you know, every day, and man, it starts getting dark, and there's black widow come crawling through there.
And my husband got bit by a brown recluse when he was
they're the worst.
when he was working around the wood pile. Didn't know he got bit, but
No, I bet
they
he
knew it
figured
was
it out.
because he got like a hole the size of a crater in his leg twice. They usually you go through the same thing twice with the same bite. My mom got bit by one right before my wedding, and she had it on her leg and didn't even know it. But I mean,
But then they'll start swelling up and having all kinds of problems. Yeah, a buddy of mine got bit going under a house or something. I don't remember if he said it was his own house he was working on or somebody else's. He had a construction business at the time. But anyways, his legs swelled up. I mean, it was like that big. You could put your finger in it and then pull it off, and there'd be a fingerprint there for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was just, and not just a fingerprint, I mean a crater the size of your, it's like Play-Doh or something. Worst thing I ever saw. And it kicked off some kind of rheumatoid arthritis or something too. I don't know what all it kicked off, but he's still having problems to this day.
I think the worst thing that ever happened to me was we were searching the basement of this apartment complex in downtown Newport News, and the other officer that was with me was wearing light blue jeans and his vest and a t-shirt because he was working secondary. And we came out from that basement, and I looked at him and I said, you got brown dirt all over your jeans, and we were both covered in fleas from head to foot.
God.
And so we're supposed to have an emergency uniform in our car, so I went back to the station to change, and my lieutenant wouldn't let me in the building. He said, you take that car home and change into your emergency clothes at home, and then bomb the car. You are not even coming in here till I know you have gotten yourself rid of those fleas. I made it home, and the dispatchers called to make sure I was all right.
I'm sure you got bit up, didn't you? You had bumps all over you.
I changed.
Shoot one flea, you'll leave 4 or 5 marks, won't it?
I changed in the garage and threw them straight into the washing machine with hot water, and then immediately showered. But I had bites. I was itchy for weeks, and the dispatchers were calling me and laughing at me. And I was like, thanks a lot.
Oh no. That's hilarious. I'm sure it wasn't funny at the time.
No, it was funny.
But it's a good story now.
If it had been something worse, it wouldn't have been funny. But because it was fleas, it was okay.
Oh my gosh. So would somebody have some dogs down in the basement or something?
Cats. All the wild cats.
Extra point is good.
We have 2 number 9s? I thought Stubbs was number 9.
No idea.
The one that usually plays safety? remember one time we were chasing somebody down in the 500 block of 40th Street, and that's right there along the tracks, down off Jefferson Avenue.
Uh-huh.
And he ran into a wooded area, and we knew better than to run in there. It was dark, and so we had him cordoned off. He was in there, we knew it. And so what we did was we all turned our lights. We had units come over and shine their takedown lights and their spotlights into the woods. There are spider webs with spiders, like huge spiders in the woods, and we told him to look up, and he saw those spiders, and he immediately came out. We were not chasing him in there, but the spiders were like the size of my hand.
Wolf spiders or something.
I don't know, but they were huge, and they had their webs up in the tree, and you could see them. And we were like, do you want to stay in there with the spiders? Look up. And so he came out.
That's funny.
He was like,
Look at this guy coming back to see me.
oh,
What are you doing, bud? Are you getting wet? I had one of them living in my car. I kid you not, he'd come out, I'd feel like someone's looking at me, and I look around, he'd be in one of the vets there, and this vet's standing there looking at me. Like, man, what the heck are you doing? I mean, he stayed in there a whole year. A whole year that thing stayed in that car.
how did he eat though?
I don't
what
know.
Kind of bugs did he
I
get
don't know.
inside
You
the
know, I left my
car?
windows open at the house a lot, and maybe he'd climb in and out, you know.
Oh, you had time to run, my friend?
Down Gloucester's ball.
I caught a big wolf spider at the house one time. I was on a crane derrick, big crane on a barge, and I had a storage room in the back there, and we keep our stuff in there. One of the superintendents decided he was going to move in that thing, and it just happened to work out that was when I caught that spider, when he was moving his stuff in there. And Julie was in the garage for just a really long time. She just wasn't coming out. I said, what's going on, you know? I walked out in the kitchen and looked, and she had the door open to the garage about this far. I was looking, and there was a wolf spider. That dude was that freaking big, man. His body was big around as my thumb, but long as my index finger.
Oh my God.
And I wear these jogging shorts around the house at night, you know, watch the TV, and barefooted in jogging shorts. I come out there with a pair of grill tongs. They started chasing that thing around. And
Are they poisonous?
No, they're not poisonous, but they got a
freaky looking.
freaky looking, got a hell of a bite. They'll bite you. I mean, it'll. You don't want them biting you. So anyhow, we've got a ramp, and he went down the edge of the ramp, and between the ramp and the garage, it's like an inch gap. And he had two legs was still up on the ramp, and his body was down there where I couldn't get to him. And I put them grill tongs on his feet. It must have hurt because he jumped up on that ramp. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh no, it's picked off. Better not give this game away. So next thing you know, the spider's chasing me around outside with my jogging shorts on, barefoot. You know, this thing's chasing me. Finally, I had a potato salad bowl. It was a pretty big potato salad bowl, you know. And I slammed that down over him, and I was like, finally, I got you. And but it was pretty comical there for a minute. But it was so big, Julie wouldn't come out of the garage to come back in the house. You know what I'm saying? So I slid the lid underneath that bowl while it was upside down, and then flipped it over. And everywhere you turn that potato salad bowl, he'd turn and look you in the face. I mean, it was a very aggressive spider. So I took that into work. I said, man, I'm letting this thing go on the barge to control the bugs out here. That superintendent took all his stuff off of my crane immediately. And then I took it and let it go across the river. I wouldn't even let that thing go in Gloucester.
I didn't know. I've never seen one of those like live. Oh, come on, guys. All right, coach.
Can you see the scoreboard over there?
It's 34
to
I think,
7.
7. Something like that.
So if they get to 14, we'll get first team back out there.
Yeah. Twenty-one, come on, get him. Oh my goodness.
He's latched back onto his leg. He latched back onto his leg.
Well, it looks like somebody went and bought them cupcakes.
Already, huh?
Already, and here I just bought Jacob 2 cupcakes. He'll have cupcakes for the next couple days, I guess. He won't mind that.
scoreboard than escape.
When Mom uses first and middle name, you know you're in trouble.
Oh, he dropped it.
That's it. You cover 86. You got 86. I'm on strike.
Time up.
Coach is calling over. All right, how about not letting them score? Cheerleaders are still having fun over here. I'm glad it stopped raining so bad.
Yep.
I see our boys over here putting their helmets back on. They're getting stirred up, getting ready to get back out on the field. The clock doesn't run out before they get a chance to get out there.
Extra point is no good.
13. But he's back on my leg again. Dude.
Please don't come over here later.
I made me hit a new buddy. He's coming right back. What are you doing, man?
He wants to be out of the way.
You want to be on video? Just jump on it. Thank you. Thank you.
Off the ball.
I haven't heard a referees yell 4 minutes or nothing yet. We should be able to get this in the end zone again. That was it. That's game. I just missed it when they did it, I guess.
I didn't see it either.
Held the ball up. I think that's it. That's game.
And that's the game.